Well, hello YouTube. Here we are with a little bit of a dissection video. Well, in front of us here we have a Toshiba DVD player. This one here is a model SD-4000. Now normally I don't really take apart my electronics when they quit on me unless there's a valid reason for it. However, of course, this one here has, kept a DVD inside of it. Of course, the DVD inside is not mine. It belongs to a friend, and, well, they'd like their DVD back, and, well, I'm too cheap to buy them a new copy, so I'd like to tear on into this machine and try to retrieve, their disc before this here player, well, gets tossed. So of course, going around it, first thing you look for is obviously, the fasteners, where the mounting and stuff points are, because obviously you're gonna have to, well, start undoing screws to get the, the metal cover off to get at the little, shuttle where the disc rides back and forth in. No real loss on this here player in terms of value. Well, it was built in 2007, so it is almost 10 years old, and it's been very, very well used, and well, it was a good addition and served, the family very, very well up until, well, just recently when it was replaced. So, of course, let's start, well, spinning off the screws. Seeing what we have to do to, well, get the metal cover off of it. One thing I will say is they sure know how to, put these things together in such a way that it does deter, the average person from opening these things up. One, of course, they don't want you fixing your own electronics. And two, there's always the safety concern where somebody will open it and try to modify it or end up, electrocuting themselves on something, and then, well, that's a lawsuit or, bad publicity anyways for, the companies involved. So they start hiding fasteners under labels or behind things, and if you've ever tried to take apart a camera or something, you wonder how they even assemble it to begin with, because there's no possible way almost that thing could go together, because you got fasteners behind fasteners that aren't accessible unless you take off this other thing that it almost looks like it was epoxied or glued into place. Okay guys, so now those screws are out of the way. Pretty much got the cover off. Now as you see, you got the, well, pretty much, well, inner workings. They could sure make these electronics probably about half the size, and that's probably what they've done for these modern ones. There's not really much new technology. They just have condensed it down. You could move, well, this here power board over top or over with this area here, scooch it together and almost cut this whole design itself in half. Of course, you got the little shuttle here with the DVD or disc inside. This will be your motor to advance this in and out. So of course, by undoing these two screws here, you should be able to get your disc out of there without causing, any or much more at all damage to the disc itself. Now, of course, you could have grabbed a pry bar and a hammer and started hammering and chipping away, but of course, you risk damage to the disc, and then that defeats the whole purpose. And there you go. Pretty much, well, extracted the disc, and she's good to go. And again, of course, that's not my movie. That belongs to a friend. So, decided to, well, extract it out of there before, he ended up having to write it off. So, of course, at this time, you could probably toss this here machine in the garbage. However, of course, I do have, another channel it's the Fire Pit channel. Again, the Fire Pit channel, the link is down in the description, so go check that channel out. There will be videos coming up on the Fire Pit channel. Right now, the channel itself is going through a mid-season break. And during that mid-season break, there will be more video filming going on. And about in another little bit or so, there'll be more content coming to that channel. And you will probably end up seeing this Toshiba SD-4000 DVD player come across the Fire Pit. But pretty much this has been a bit of a dissection to remove a DVD from inside this Toshiba DVD player. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.